The Liberty returned home from the All-Star break in disappointing fashion last night when they fell to the Aces 107-101 at Barclays. Right from tip, it seemed like the Liberty were unable to match the intensity of the Aces. In the first quarter, Steph Dolson hit 2 important threes to keep it competitive, but as the first half dragged on, the Aces held a steady lead. And at many moments throughout the first half, the Aces were doubling the Liberty on the scoreboard. It was a balanced attack for the Aces in the first half. All-Star Game MVP Kelsey Plum posted 15 at the half, while her fellow All-Stars A'ja Wilson and Jackie Young were also in double figures. It's tough to pinpoint what exactly went wrong for the Liberty in the first half, but it seemed like a classic case of a negative feedback loop. The Liberty were often unable to get stops and having to take the ball out of the net to begin nearly all of their first half offensive possessions allowed the Aces to get set to either trap or hedge Sabrina Ionescu. Head coach Sandy Brondello was visibly frustrated with her team's performance in the first half.
This team's too good. We were terrible. We didn't come ready to play. We haven't done anything, and that's why I spoke to him. There was no mindset, wasn't where it needed to be. We had no fight. We didn't compete. We didn't make shots, but we didn't play defense either. So yeah, I'm proud of the second half team. I like that. That's the team I like. Enjoy coaching. That first half team, we can't do that. Not against these great teams, not against any team, because we'll lose against everybody. So have another opportunity to play on Thursday, and hopefully it's a better result, but hopefully we come ready to play for 40 minutes.
After their lackluster first half, the Liberty really turned it around in the second. Following an incredible 5 third-quarter three-point makes from Liberty guard Sami Whitcomb, the team and the Brooklyn crowd were back in the game, at one point cutting the Aces' lead under 10. However, the Aces stayed consistent in holding off the Liberty from ever really getting into a position to win. Even with a heroic fourth-quarter effort from Sabrina Ionescu, it was just too little too late for New York. Despite the loss, incredible games were had by several Liberty players. Sami Whitcomb went 5 for 6 from 3, and Ionescu had a dominating fourth quarter. In just the last 49 seconds, Ionescu hit a staggering 3 three-point field goals and converted a three-point play. Natasha Howard also had a very solid game, earning herself a double-double with 20 points and 11 rebounds. The Liberty scored 70 points in the second half alone, but the powerhouse duo of A'ja Wilson and Kelsey Plum, coupled with their poor first half performance, was just too much, as Plum and Wilson combined for 50 of the 107 points scored by Las Vegas. If the Liberty could put together 2 full halves like their second in this one, it's clear they can compete with any team in the league. The Liberty will hope to bounce back Thursday night at Barclays as they get their chance at redemption against the Aces at 11 a.m. You can catch that game on NBA TV. With WFUV Sports, I'm Julia Moss.